Scorpio, this is Aquila for your monthly reading for the month of February 2015. So let's start the month off by saying, remember, Saturn is in your second house of possessions. So there's a lot of focus on your money and the things that you own or material gains right now, Scorpio. We have on the 3rd of this month, we have a full moon in your 10th house of career and reputation. Now, this is really good because it definitely means some bearing fruit, something that you want to do regarding your career or the way that you exude yourself, the way that you seem or how people perceive you, your reputation, the way you carry yourself is definitely going to either start bearing fruit. You're either going to start seeing different changes go on with that area of your life as well, or it might just be a time where the hard work that you've been putting in is finally paying off. So the first card that I got for you, Scorpio, for the month of February is New Vision. So you're reflecting on situations right now. It's basically a suspension card, really, too. It's you basically seeing things in a new way, but at the same time, you're not really acting yet. It's basically you surrendering to what's happening, being a little bit more vulnerable and open to the changes that are going on around you, Scorpio. So that's definitely something you want to be open. You want to be very open if you want these changes to happen for you in your life. I know, like I said, Saturn just left you about a month and a half ago. So you're still trying to kind of like find your footing in right now. On the 11th, we have Mercury, the planet of communication, going direct in your 4th house of home, which also controls the relationship that you have with your parents, Scorpio. So with Mercury going direct, the planet of communication, that does mean that there will be, it'll be easier for you to communicate. It'll be easier, whatever has been going on in the home that probably hasn't been making any sense. And that's because Mercury has been retrograding and will be retrograding until the 11th. So things are going to really start to make a little bit more sense than they did before with this planet going direct in your 4th house. So the second card that I got for you, Scorpio, for the month of February is Going with the Flow. Wow, best card, really cool card to get. It's crazy how things are changing, and I get this card for you. Basically, this card really symbolizes the start of something new, a new relationship. It can be romantic, it can be a friendship, it can be a partnership, it can be any type of relationship. Really, its essence is all about basically you setting anger aside, setting any feelings of negativity aside, and you just going with the flow, Scorpio. It's an emotional card because it's a water element card. So this is really good for you to actually take some attention towards, because you don't want to hold any negativity when you're trying to move forward also. So it is also a card of fertility, conception, pregnancy, birth, and also beginning a new project. Also beginning a new project. If you're trying to begin something right now, that can be it as well. Trying to think and come up with ways of doing things a little differently maybe too. We have on the 18th, we have a new moon in your 4th house of home. New moons usually mean that you're coming up with ideas. Now, this new moon in your 4th house of home may also affect the relationship that you have with your parents. So you're seeing new things, but it's not a really good time to act because certain things have not probably been, not everything is in the forefront. When a new moon happens, not everything is in the forefront, Scorpio. You want to make sure you don't really act on it yet. You're just reflecting and thinking. It's like a seed being planted. You're thinking about certain things to do in the home, or you're thinking about certain ways to manage certain things in your home or with the relationship that you have with your parents. Now, this doesn't really have to be your parents. It can also be a caregiver, somebody that you look at as a parent. So we have on the 19th, we have Mars, the planet of action, aggression, war, passion, moving into your 6th house of health, service, work, and how you're useful to other people. So this is good, Scorpio. This is very, very good because definitely means that you're going to be looking at things a little bit on the action part. You're going to be a little bit more active in regards to your health matters, things going on with your health that you probably need to pay a little bit more attention to. or your service to others, how you're useful to people. You're going to be taking more of an initiative and using that wonderful Scorpio energy of yours to help others, help them in any form or way that you see fit, that will probably help you with this progression of your new state since Saturn has left you. We have also on the 20th Venus, planet of love, money, and pleasure, also entering into your 6th house of health, service, and how you're useful to others. So we have Mars, the planet of action, and then we have Venus, the planet of love, money, and pleasure, entering into that sector. Now, if you ever wanted that kickstart energy or love or pleasure for the things that you do, this would be the proper time for that, Scorpio, to take that initiative and go out there and look for whatever it is you're looking for in regards to that area of your life. The third card that I got for you, Scorpio, is Thunderbolt. So this is basically shakes your foundation right now. This is something that's going to be just whoop. It's something that's going to basically you're going to be structuring things around this, because this is a situation, this is a reality. This is basically reality, release from bondage, hiding something. If your emotions have been, if you've been suppressing anything, it's going to come out this month. You're going to just have to just deal with those emotions, or let people know how you're really feeling. Don't hide it. This is a time for you to be vulnerable. Express yourself, Scorpio, in this month as well. If you can't deal with something, please vocalize it. So this is definitely that month. It is still a month of love. You're still going to have a lot of loving energy around with Neptune and Venus and all these other planets coming in and giving you that extra boost. Also with the sun entering into Pisces on the 18th, that's a sister sign to you. It will definitely give you that that water flow of energy and help you actually move forward with a lot of other things. Again, I'm Aquila, and I'll see you next month.